What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. We are rolling into fall and we're vibing. We have some swell that's on the way, and I don't know if you guys remember from the last 2 episodes, but we had some kind of weird, I don't know if you want to call it like almost May gray style skies in early October mornings, which is kind of not really typical for this time, but we're back to our normal, typical, you know, sunny, hot afternoons, cool evenings, crisp mornings with sunrises and sunsets, and we got waves on the way and water temps have dipped. So if you guys are pretty much anywhere in the Northern Hemisphere, it's probably that time where you need to bust out your wetsuit if you haven't already, and Lord knows if you haven't washed it since last year, it's been sitting all winter, or maybe you have been using it and it's already got that funk, that skunk, that smell, that odor that no normal human being wants to be anywhere near. Well, we're gonna fix that today. So we already grabbed a wetsuit. We're gonna head down to where I have a little bucket set up and some water, and we're gonna get this thing clean. All right, guys, here's the situation. So we have our basically almost brand new 3.2 Ho Stevie chest zip. It doesn't smell, but good wetsuit care. You want to be cleaning that wetsuit every couple of weeks, maybe every other week, just to keep it clean, keep all the sand and gunk out of the crevices, the zipper working good. And we have this wetsuit shampoo. It is a little bit pricey if you guys aren't trying to drop like 10 or 15 bucks. I can't quite remember what I spent on this. And you only need a little bit. So this stuff does last a decent time. I've had this for over a year. You can get organic laundry detergent and use just like a little bit of that. And we're gonna fill up a bucket of water from our little water source. And we're gonna put a little bit of that in there. We're gonna submerge that wetsuit. It takes about 1 to 2 minutes. You want to get it in there, kind of suds it up, kind of shake it all around, move it around, get that soap really into the wetsuit, and we're going to flip it inside out. They do recommend that you want your wetsuit inside out to clean, and then also to dry as well. So we'll be going over that after we're done, but let's get this started. Now that we let that soak for about 2 minutes, we're gonna pull it out, turn the water on the shower, kind of rinse it, and then we're gonna hang dry it. Now, a lot of people hang wetsuits on the wrong type of hangers. We got here a Ho Stevie wetsuit hanger. Let me open this guy up. So you can basically see that it has widened shoulder pads, basically. If you think about like your grandma's blazers back in the 80s and 90s, this thing would have done wonders for that thing. But this basically is going to help because the weight of the wetsuit, especially when it's wet, is going to hang on your shoulder part. And after about a year, this thing can get worn through pretty quick and definitely faster than you want. So we're going to try to avoid that. They also say that you want to have your wetsuit drying out of sunlight, so we're going to do that as well. Unfortunately, it dries slower, but it does help keep the life of the wetsuit longer, and that's a real vibe. So let's get this thing rinsed off. Good morning, everybody. It is sunrise and we're racing down to check the surf. Deo met up with us. He's already out there. We're gonna do a little GoPro session. We've been waiting for the sun to come up. It was actually a really, really clear night. So pretty dark and hard to see the surf. But now that we got a nice little sunrise, a beautiful October morning. Look at these colors, absolutely popping. What an incredible vibe. Oh my gosh, clearly we got a high tide problem this morning. I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to your day, getting out and finding an adventure, because that's what we're about to do. This wetsuit, boom, 3-2 Ho Stevie, chest zip, smells so fresh, so clean. We're about to go find a couple dreams out there. Look at these beautiful glassy conditions. Surf is a little bit smaller at first glance than I thought, so I'm definitely glad I brought out the soft top. I was planning on bringing out the 5.8 Hague twin fin. I rode that yesterday. It was a little bit of a struggle with the high tide and the lack of swell, and I thought this morning it would work, but had just a weird sneaking suspicion that the surf didn't jump up quite as expected. But no matter what, we're out there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys know the deal. We're getting out there. I'll see you in the water in 3, 2, 1. Boom! my gosh, guys, how fun was that surf? What an absolutely beautiful morning here in Leucadia. Encinitas, California. Like I said, surf wasn't quite as big as I thought, but when the sets came through, how about that one left? Literally smoked through. I got a couple backside turns on it. Really, really fun conditions. Really beautiful color in the sky and water this morning. Unfortunately, there's a little wonk in the water. The winds are starting to pick up a little bit. We have a really warm forecast on hand today. I think it's expected to be in the mid-80s. Possible Santa Ana conditions. And that tide is kind of bumping it up. We had a northwest wind swell in the water that's been kind of mixing things up as well. So it's kind of gotten a little funky in the last 30 minutes. So I'm gonna take off, get into some other stuff this morning, and we might check the surf later this afternoon to see. The winds are expected to pick up, so I'm not sure if a surf will be in our forecast for this afternoon, maybe a sunset session, or we might go surf again tomorrow morning. So it all just kind of depends on what the wind and tides are looking like. But one more glance. I can't get enough of this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You can also like these videos if you like them. Drop a comment below. Sharing and saving helps these videos, but I'm gonna get out of here, get a little coffee, get some fuel, and we'll pick this up in just a little bit. All right, guys, as you can kind of see behind me, the winds have definitely picked up a little bit. Surf is kind of on the bumpy side, and with a rapidly draining lower tide, I think we're gonna skip the surf for the afternoon and kind of see how the swell looks tomorrow and maybe push that into next week's episode. I'm not quite sure, but we do have some significant surf that'll be coming over the weekend and into next week. So regardless, we got some big surf, some more content coming. I'm really excited about that, so I'll set you guys free. I do want to quickly thank you guys though. You will be noticing some changes here on my page and on my other social media platforms over the next few weeks. Some of those things have already started, and some of you already might have noticed those, but we'll get into more of that next week. But I do want to thank you all. I couldn't have done this without you guys. This has been a huge dream, and you guys, you know, found me as just an aspiring YouTuber, and we're literally so close to being full-time with this, and I could not have done it without you. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. But I'm setting you guys free. You guys know the deal. Click right here to subscribe, and right here to watch more videos. And I'll catch you guys on the next vibe.
Let it go. 얼어붙어 like whoa. 띵하고 어지러워. I see. 한여름에도 난 겨울. Yeah, got cold blood. Yeah, 너와 있을 때 I swear. 제가 먼저 zero. 폭설한 그